Good evening. Thank you so much for coming to let us share our bit of music with you tonight. We hope you enjoy the variety of the program. And I'm just so grateful for my dear music friends who have come to help me. So I didn't have to do a whole program by myself. It went great. If you don't have a printed program by the end, we may have to share because we're going to do something all together at the end. But we'll worry about that later, okay? I'm going to start this evening with the Arabesque of Schumann. If any of you are KMFA fans, you will hear this once or twice a week. I swear it's their favorite piece. An arabesque means that there's flourishes. And so the way this works is there's a little theme that goes on, and then in between the playing of the theme, he does something different. And so it's anyway, that's the way the piece goes. And at the very end, there's just this lovely little epilogue. So Schumann's Arabesque. grader. He's an IT man, but he's a music man. He used to play tuba in the Austin Symphony years ago, and now he's music director over at Westminster Church, which is one of the places that I have met him. And so I'm so glad you're here, Rick. You can use that microphone if you want to say a little bit about this piece.
First of all, I'd like to thank Judy for inviting me to play. Am I on? Yes, thank you, good. So, you might imagine there is a dearth of music from the classical period for tuba, as in zero. So one of the things I learned early on is that French horn music works very well on the tuba, down an octave, of course. So when Judy asked me to play, the first thing I thought of was the rondo movement of Mozart's Third Horn Concerto, which I'd like to play for you tonight. It's fun, it's charming, it's light, and I think you'll enjoy it.
Um, y'all know if you've come to my programs before that I'm always pushing women composers. We got one here tonight. Adrian Inglis is a teacher, a composer, a singer, all sorts of things. And you all have heard her if you've come to Chosky programs, because our little group comes 2 or 3 times a year. And they're so exciting. This Friday night, they're doing a 40-year anniversary Chosky program down at KMFA. And when she came in this afternoon, there were 2 tickets left. I'm so sorry. But isn't that wonderful that it is sold out? We're so excited for you, Adrian. Yeah. And she's going to tell you a little bit about these pieces that she's playing because they're very interesting. And so we'll let her get set up.
Thank you, Judy, very much. It's really great that she put this together. And look at this fantastic turnout. Wow, you all love Judy very much, I think. It's a delight to be on this program. We'll play 2 pieces that I wrote. The first one is Leaving Footprints. The contemplative nature of this chorale in 5/4 time makes me think of the simple physical act of leaving footprints in the mud or in the snow on a long, quiet walk, but also of the impact we humans have on each other and on the earth. May we tread lightly and lovingly on our home, the earth, and care for our fellow humans and other creatures. Ma'ingan is the Ojibwe word for wolf. This piece invites listeners to heed a call to action to address the extinction crisis by saving the wolves from hunters and habitat loss. Transcribed wolf calls provide some of the melodic material for this piece and luckily falls in a good range for the flute. Flutes usually get to play bird things, but this one gets to play wolf. You will hear pitch bends and timbral trills to evoke a forest in which wolves roam free.
The next, the next piece is one of three novellas that Blank wrote. This is the first one. I think it's an interesting little piece. I keep hearing little bits of folk songs in it, so see what you hear. Thank you. That's a delightful little piece, isn't it? My next friend who's going to be joining me is Elise Ragland. Elise loves singing. She's got all her grandchildren singing. She is a champion swimmer, and she sells Discovery toys. She's a very interesting woman, and she's going to sing 3 spirituals for us.
of prayer. Not the sky with the color, but it's me, oh, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, oh, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, oh, standing in the need of prayer. Not you, not you, not you, not you. It's me, standing, standing, standing in the need. Not the stranger, oh, my neighbor. But it's me, oh Lord, I'm standing, standing, standing. Not the sinner, she is just a beginner. Lord, standing, standing, standing in the need. Or my sister, or my brother, or the preacher, or the teacher, or the scholar with the collar, or the neighbor, or the stranger, or the sinner, a beginner. I'm standing, Lord. I'm standing, Lord. I truly lost my way. I truly lost my way. But I'm standing in the need. Judy, yes. Thank you so much. That was from Songs of the Spirit by Gwyneth Walker. And I'm pleased to report that she's still alive and kicking and composing. She composes everything from commissioned choral works to orchestra pieces to instrumentalists. And Judy's played a few of other things as well. She quit her tenureship at Oberlin teaching music because she said, I don't have time to write if I was here teaching. And that was back in the 80s. She's still going strong. So I encourage you to investigate Gwyneth Walker. So my last song of the set will be also by her from the same collection. The next one is by Margaret Bonds, who was one of the first African-American women to get recognized for compositions for orchestral pieces played in the U.S., as well as her, because of her race, she also wrote lots of spirituals, and this is one of them. It may not be one with which you are as familiar as some others. Doors all fastened and the windows peeled. Keep your hand on the plow.
The singer may walk around the stage as if joyfully exploring the landscape of heaven. Another round of applause for Judy, please.
fun. I'm gonna play a little sort of medley. There's something I've been messing around with for a while, is where I take the Jesu Joy Man's Desiring and sort of weave some old hymns into it, so enjoy. Okay, guys, here we go. Hal and Martha Hobson got to be here tonight. I'm thrilled to death. And if you look on the back of your program, you see one of Hal's compositions. If y'all don't know Hal, you don't know anything. Anybody anybody that's done anything in church music knows about Hal and Martha Hobson. And are y'all gonna need to speak from there? Do you wanna come up here? Can I bring you the mic? This piece, it's sometimes called the gift of love, though I may speak as the first line, and it's based on 1 Corinthians 13, we often know as the love chapter out of the Bible. And Martha has a little tale to tell about this.
Whenever we sing Gift of Love, we always think about when it was rather new. And our oldest daughter and her new husband, who had just graduated from Vanderbilt Law School, moved to Washington, D.C. And we were living in Nashville at that time. So she wanted us to come over and meet some of their friends in the law firms that they were working with. And they didn't know our name and probably didn't know anything about church music anyway. So Hal was trying to make conversation with this pretty young girl. She was a lawyer, had red hair and very fair complexion. And he said, well, what kind of law office are you in? And she said, well, actually, he said, do you know anything about copyright law? And she, you can see where this is going. And she said, well, I'm not a copyright, but I know that I've broken that law. And he said, oh, well, what did you do? And she said, well, I was getting married, and there was this piece that I wanted done at my wedding, and so I paid to have it arranged for instruments for my wedding. And so Al said, well, what was it? And she said, Gift of Love. Do you know it? And he said, yes, I know it. I wrote it. And with her red hair and fair complexion, she just blushed totally, and she was so embarrassed that she turned around and got lost in the crowd. So before the evening was over, he found her and he said, look, did you sell it? She said, oh no. So he said, well, I'm glad that you wanted it for your wedding, and I'm glad you enjoyed it, and as long as you didn't sell it, that's fine. So it was, we always think about that when this is done.
So you will see I wrote on the bottom that this is, I had permission to copy this. I asked Hal if I could do that, and he said, well, actually, I can't give you permission because it's Hope Publishing holds the copyright, but he said, I don't think they'll fuss with me. So my three friends are going to help lead us. I want you all to sing. Does everybody, can you all share? Is everybody somewhere where you can see one? If you're not, we'll hold up your hand and then pass some back. Can somebody share and pass it back? Anyway, this will end our program, and I think it's a lovely way to have all of y'all participate. I said, and friends, so you're my friends.
May I have your copy?
Oh, yeah.
With the greatest song, and never knew.
Glad y'all for coming tonight.
Eli, is it easier for us to come over here?